There's something wrong with me.
This film is absolutely incredible. I loved every single second of this movie. Now, Thunderbolts isn't a direct sequel to Black Widow, but it clearly respects where Yelena came from. Did you personally want to make sure that you stayed true to the character while exploring a new side of her? And which parts did you want to stay true to with the character?
Good question. I think there's a huge difference with where she is now as to the last time we saw her, even in Hawkeye. Something that I loved playing and I loved really introducing with her was just her, like, she was just so excited for life, and she was so thrilled that she got to make her own choices now. You know, in Black Widow, she's someone that is really excited about pockets that she has on her vest. She can't wait to get a dog, Fanny Longbottom. She can't wait to explore the world. Like, she's just so ready to experience life. And then, you know, losing her sister really, really kneecaps her. It really, it completely cuts off her lifesaver. Like, she doesn't have purpose anymore. She doesn't know why she's here anymore. And I really think she's struggling to understand what she's doing here. And so one of the things that was so important for me to play was, like, we have to see that light in her a little bit dimmed. We have to see that she's no longer the excitable girl that she was in Black Widow. And that's also, like, a really exciting thing for me to get to do, is, like, actually show change in someone. What does grief look like? What does trauma look like? What does abandonment feel like? What does loss of passion and purpose look like? And that was just a very, very cool thing to come back to and know that they trusted me to play that.
You know, I was hit pretty emotionally by this film, like, more so than I ever expected I would be.
Good.
It hit me like in a great way, by the way.
Good.
But this movie has real emotional depth to it, and it addresses mental health. How important for you was it to show that vulnerable side of Yelena in this chapter?
Oh, it's so important. It's so important. I also think I wouldn't have believed it if she wasn't, you know? Like, Natasha was her hero. Natasha is her idol. Like, she's her big sister. Even when she was angry at her, she never stopped loving her. So the idea that she's gone and she never got to have that relationship that she finally got back in Black Widow, if I hadn't have been able to play this beat, I would have been pissed off. Sure. Because it's just, like, it's natural instincts. You've got to allow these characters to be human. You've got to allow them to feel. And also the fans wouldn't have liked it, you know? And it's the same thing that David and I really fought for with our relationship in the movie. Like, we can't not have an argument about what's happened to us since Natasha's died. Sure. Even though we want to make a movie that people don't have to see all the previous movies of all these characters, we cannot do that. We can't let the audience think that they're stupid, because realistically, like, I would want that scene. If I was watching and I wasn't in this movie, I'd want those two arguing. And so it was just, like, very, very important to make sure that we're constantly evolving and questioning and making sure that we have those beats of vulnerability.
I'm really excited for fans to see this movie. The stuff in the void alone, I love the emotional impact. The climax is more of an emotional one than a physical one. It really got me. Incredible job. This film is fantastic, and I think people are going to watch it over and over and over again.
I hope so.
Assignment is complete.